Coastal and marine areas are home to half the world's population and provide over 60% of total gross national product. These areas also support some of the most unique and diverse ecosystems on the planet. The seas of East Asia encompass the most ecologically important sea area in the world. Southeast Asia alone supports more than 30% of the world's coral reefs and mangroves. These seas have vital economic importance, hosting 5 of the top shipping economies and 9 of the busiest shipping seaports in the world. The region accounts for over 32 million tons of fish catch and over 80% of the world's aquaculture products annually. Coastal and marine industries such as shipping, fishing, and coastal tourism comprise 15 to 20% of the GDP in some East Asian countries. Proper management of coastal and marine resources is essential to the ecological and economic health of the region.
PEMSEA is an intergovernmental organization for the East Asian region. Its mandate is to foster and sustain healthy oceans, coasts, communities, and economies for the region. PEMSEA's geographic coverage includes Northeast and Southeast Asia. That includes a sea area of about 7 million square kilometers and coastline of about 235,000 kilometers.
It's been a great vehicle for demonstrating and ultimately scaling up what's known as integrated coastal management, which helps countries at the municipal level, at the provincial level, and at the national level develop policies and plans to bring integrated approaches to managing coastal and ocean resources. And PEMSEA has helped the countries of East Asia such that now as much as 12 to 15% of the entire coastline of East Asia is under some form of integrated coastal management. That's a huge accomplishment.
I think PEMSEA is a very unique organization, and an organization that has been ahead of its time. It's been doing integrated coastal management for the last 20 years, even before people were talking about the need for sustainable development as an important element of coastal management.
PEMSEA works closely with 11 country partners to implement integrated management solutions in coastal areas and address transboundary environmental concerns. PEMSEA also works with a strong network of non-country partners, including industry associations, development organizations, scientific institutions, and regional initiatives. Over the years, PEMSEA has benefited from strong relationships with its sponsoring organizations, including UNDP, the Global Environment Facility, and the World Bank.
The focus of that partnership is the implementation of a regional marine strategy, which has been adopted by 14 countries from the region. And this marine strategy incorporates the objectives and commitments that countries have made to several key international ocean-related conventions and agreements.
The beauty of the approach of ICM or PEMSEA is that it is integrative, it is participative, and it gets always the support of the local government units. And because of that, you in effect get the solution where the problem is.
Utilizing tools such as ecosystems-based management, marine spatial planning, and innovative approaches to coastal investment, PEMSEA has developed a set of solution services to assist governments, development organizations, companies, and other stakeholders with the most critical ocean governance and management issues confronting the region and the world today, including biodiversity conservation, sustainable fisheries, access to clean water, and cross-cutting issues like marine pollution and climate change.
PEMSEA has ICM sites in more than 40 locations across the region. For example, in Xiamen, China, we began ICM back in 1992. The economic return on Xiamen has been more than 7 to 1. So for each dollar they've invested, there's been a return on investment of $7 over that period of time.
The SDIC has boosted the socio-economic development, especially in blue economy. The total industrial output last year reached over 200 billion yuan, while the added value of the blue economy accounted for 20%, with the growth rates exceeding 10% and 13% respectively.
Companies have to catch up with the new developments, and they need to relook at their business models to see how they can incorporate the principle of sustainable development into what they are doing.
Manila Water is one of the most successful public-private partnerships, and we've actually been held as a model of public-private partnership in the water utility industry. One company cannot do it alone. Now, I believe PEMSEA is in a unique situation in a much grander scale in terms of coastal management. PEMSEA can bring together government, private corporations, not only like Manila Water in the water business, but across different industries.
I believe that PEMSEA's approach of partnership and integrated management solutions will be seen as the wisest choice, not only within the region, but globally.
I just hope that the integrated coastal management will be implemented by other countries, and I just hope that PEMSEA will be present in more countries in the world.
I think in sum, UNDP, I think, is very proud to have been associated with PEMSEA for now really almost 20 years. It stands as a superb example at a global level for how groups of countries that share critical coastal and marine resources can get together and agree on strategies, agree on plans, agree on investments to restore and protect and sustain those resources for perpetuity.